a coup d'etat of sort. Now, you can sugarcoat it. It's a soft, decaffeinated coup d'etat. Be that as it may, removing an elected president by force through the military forces.
Okay, opposition spokesperson Mohamed al-Baradei is now speaking. Let's listen to him.
And agreed upon today is meant to rectify the course of the revolution. The demand of the Egyptian people, namely early presidential election, through an interim period during which the constitution is to be amended in order. The roadmap plan also guarantees the national reconciliation process under the Reconciliation Commission, where we can guide our steps all and forward we march.
The opposition Egyptian people, including early elections, to add to your view of whether this is or is not a coup d'etat.
I was saying Mr. al-Baradei, who's a very well-known and respected personality, in addition to two religious authorities, speaking in support of this new roadmap that is imposed by the Egyptian military, complicates the situation in Egypt to no end. And I hope that after this, that the response of the
this, whether or not you call it a military coup. They say they don't want a political role.
This is going to, and what the military is hoping to do in the next few weeks and months, the Supreme Court Chief Justice being the interim president, we're hoping to lead from behind the fact that there will be an early election than it is betting on.
Marwan, again, thank you. Marwan Bashara Ami says that Mohamed Morsi is no longer the President General for new elections. Meanwhile, President Morsi himself last night, when he gave his last address as President. Meanwhile, there are wild celebrations in Tahrir Square and outside the presidential palace where he camps Jamal. What's going on there?
Well, Shakun, probably the best word to describe the feeling behind is rage. Rage and reaction by those gathered. They didn't wait for the people when essentially ballistic, screaming, shouting, and they essentially reject the demonstration for several hours now, cordoned it off, not allowing more supporters of Morsi to come in. And it is all of these things together below that this is an attack on them, this is unjustifiable, and that their existence on by the person on stage, an oath to God that they would defend Morsi and defend the presidency and overturn this coup d'etat with their... Essentially, this is an honor, and the Coptic Church as well as al-Baradei. All of this for them is illegitimate. The only legitimacy is through the ballot box as represented by President Mohamed Morsi. So the coming hours, whether they will remain here, whether the army will try and by a military that has ruled this country for decades.